Well, still January.
What is happening?
There's something following us.
So Underwater is a new sci-fi horror film that takes place in this underwater drilling rig, if I remember correctly. And in the film, we follow this mechanical team that works on this drilling rig that are played by Kristen Stewart, Vincent Castle, John Gallagher Jr., and T.J. Miller. Until one day when Kristen Stewart is just hanging around minding her own business until the rig starts to implode due to some creatures being involved. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Underwater. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, despite Underwater being a January film, this was a movie that I was actually kind of looking forward to. When I saw the trailer to Underwater, it basically looked like Alien but underwater. And I was honestly looking forward to seeing the concept of seeing how they pull off Alien underwater. And there are a couple of things I liked about this movie. First of all, when it comes to the cast, everyone here is really good in this movie, but Kristen Stewart out of all of them is a standout. There are a couple of scenes in which I thought she really brought it. I'm gonna say this about Kristen Stewart. She is not a bad actress. She just happens to be part of one of the worst franchises of all time. And when she is given good material, or when she is given even decent material for that matter, she is good, and she is good in this movie. Something else that I really liked about Underwater as well was that this movie had some really stylish direction. And now, I think the director's name is William Eubank. If not, I'll put his name right here. But seriously, I would really like to see what this guy does in the future, because there are some things that he does with this movie I thought were really cool. Even if he is really trying to emulate one certain director, to which I will get into a little bit. And something else that I gotta give a lot of appreciation to about Underwater is that this movie wastes no time in getting the action going. Almost immediately, you are thrown into the action, and I'm not gonna lie, it's intense. And there are a couple of sequences into which, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was like, okay, this is some good stuff right here. Another thing I gotta say about Underwater is, surprisingly for a January movie, the production design and the cinematography, this is a damn good looking movie. Not to mention when it starts off, it has a really eerie tone, and the score as well is really well done. But when it comes to pretty much everything else about Underwater, yeah, this movie has more than a few issues. First of all, when it comes to the characters, especially the characters' names, I couldn't tell you guys, for the life of me, who a single person was in this movie. I mean, I remember that Vincent Castle's character was a captain, and only because they kept on telling him, Captain, 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 throughout the entire thing. But pretty much when it comes to the names, I don't remember a single person's name. And the character development is even worse, because really, there is no character development in this movie whatsoever besides this. Hi dude, hi dude, hi dude, hi dude. Oh, you have a daughter? Yeah, she's living up front. Hi dude. That's all there is for character development. And because I did not care about a single person in this movie, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, for a lot of this movie, I was bored. The best way I can show you guys how I felt about Underwater was that there were a couple of parts that made me feel like this. Oh boy, oh god, oh god, oh god. But then there were other parts that made me feel like this. And more than most of the time, it was the latter. And I think it was about halfway through this film, I turned to my boss and I said to him, is it me or is this movie kind of boring? And he said, yeah. Another thing is that this movie was actually kind of predictable too. There wasn't really anything for the most part that freaked me out. Now, there were some parts, like I mentioned before, had some great tension in them, but nothing really scared me. And I get it, we're still in January, but guys out there, seriously, could we please get something good? Because when it came to the scares for the most part, what'll happen for the most part is that a scene will play out, the sound will drown out, and then BAM! A sound will happen, a jump scare will happen, of course. I'm just like, come on. But the biggest crime that this movie commits is this. Now, like I mentioned before, you guys, when I had seen the trailer for Underwater, it looked like an underwater alien, and that's essentially what this movie is. It is literally Alien but underwater, with some touches of the Descent in there as well, actually. And it's even more so of an Alien ripoff because of how the director of this film is trying to emulate Ridley Scott. Like, when I texted a couple of friends after I got out of this movie, they said, okay, how'd you feel about it? And I said, well, it's basically the most discount version of Alien possible, but it's better than The Grudge. But when it came to them essentially doing Alien underwater, there were a couple of parts where I was like, okay, the homaging here is really working, but there's a difference between homaging and straight up ripping off. Like, for example, a couple of years ago in 2016, I think it was 2016, it was there in 2017. But I don't know if you guys remember that film Life, to which I know I didn't review it, but it was a film that I actually quite liked. That film does have some alien homages, but at the same time, it does go in its own direction, where here, it feels like they're just relying on those homages to keep the plot going. And the other thing that they do in this movie, which came off rather laughable, was the movie's quote-unquote message about drilling. I just thought, come on. And it's even more so when it shows up just pounding you in the head in the ending. I just thought, come on, guys. Really? So overall, the best way I can describe Underwater is like this. It is basically a discount version of Alien with some touches of The Descent in there as well. I will say this though, is it better than The Grudge? Absolutely yes. So all in all, guys, I am going to give Underwater a 2 out of 5 stars. It's not a terrible movie, it's not a good movie, but it's not bad for a rental. Alrighty guys, so comment down and let me know below. Have you guys seen Underwater yet? Are you guys looking forward to Underwater? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat and Stardust. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Underwater. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for whenever a new video of mine goes live. If you guys want to see any of my previous 2 reviews, please click either right there or there. And of course, until my next review, I will see you guys next time.